are essentially two types of concepts that automakers bring to shows like this. They're the bold and flamboyant design exercises that are never really meant to be produced. They're just a look forward into the design that might come from an automaker in the near future. Then there are the vehicles like this, the Genesis GV80 Coupe Concept, which the brand has already said it's going to make in some form or another. And yes, it is the coupe SUV version of the GV80 SUV, which is itself the SUV version of the G80 sedan. Still, I don't think many people will argue with me when I say that this is one of the stars here at the 2023 New York Auto Show. It's the first coupe SUV in Genesis's portfolio and appears here in magma orange, probably the most bold thing about it. Up front we have a version of the GV80 SUV's front end with larger air intakes, darkened grille, some added slots below it. Up top we've got that carbon fiber raked roofline. That's what adds that sexy and more expensive nature. Along the sides we see a version of the two lines light bar which we saw before on the X Speedium Coupe. That actually runs along the front and the back and onto the side. Pretty cool, probably illegal. Unlike the 2019 Genesis Mint concept, which had doors that opened every which way, this has 5 doors that open as you'd expect, and a fastback roofline and chopped rear end that, in today's market, simply look like money. Nothing says luxury like trading function for form. Speaking of which, the concept is shown with 4 racing bucket seats, but we're betting that the 4-seat layout will be an option and 5 seats will actually come standard. The inside follows the same play as the outside. It's stately, but not wild. You might say production ready. There's a 3-spoke steering wheel, just the one long screen mounted to the center of the dash, and mostly black leather, suede and Napa with some catchy orange stitching, including in a sort of tartan pattern on the seats. Genesis hasn't provided any specs or performance deets, but did confirm that the GV80 Coupe Concept will enter production at some point. From the floor of the 2023 New York International Auto Show for Driving.ca, I'm Coleman Molnar.